This is a question from Jeff, and he says, this is Jeff V. He says, can you give me some ideas on lead magnets for service businesses like coaching and consulting? As you know, I'm writing a book and doing speaking, but I need to grow my list with my audience. It's one of the first things to do, and I just get stuck there. So, perhaps more specifically, lead magnets targeted to small business owners and mid to upper level management folks who want to be more effective in their leadership.
I like how you skipped over the word riff. Jocelyn ad-libbed. I cannot picture you saying, yo, can you riff on some ideas?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. So sorry. Sometimes I change your questions around to fit my vernacular, I guess you would say.
That's a big word, vernacular. Okay.
I'm not like, I can say
I would probably never say vernacular, but I'm a simple man, Jocelyn. I'm a simple man. Okay. All right. Jeff V. All right. So Jeff has a like coaching and consulting live one-on-one type business. Okay. So at first you may think, well, most lead magnets are an ebook, or there may be a video, or maybe an audio file or something else. Like, how do I do that? Because I'm selling coaching. But remember, lead magnets are just the first step to get someone to what you sell, right? Like when you go to, like a tourist trap place, okay? Maybe you go to like Gatlinburg, Tennessee. We go there all the time. All right. Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, Tennessee is this big tourist area. It's where Dollywood is. There's amusement parks there. There's mini golf. There's, the go-karts, swimming pools at every hotel. It's just a place to go get away in the mountains for a couple of days. And basically they just take lots of your money
and drop a couple $1,000s.
Yeah, right. They like a vacuum hose, just sucking money out of your wallet at all times, right? But like when you're going to these places, like Myrtle Beach, South Carolina is one of these places. You go into restaurants, and what do you see at the very beginning? You see pamphlets of all the local businesses, right? Now, a local business might be a dinner theater show, but they're just going to have a pamphlet with pictures and information, right? They're not going to have people in costume waiting outside of the restaurant performing part of the skit. Like your lead magnet doesn't have to be totally exactly what you do. Your lead magnet could just be a downloadable PDF, a pamphlet that says, hey, learn more about what I do. And it's got a picture like of you on screen talking one-on-one with somebody. Maybe it's got a picture of you shaking someone's hand. You talk about your goods and services. Like a lead magnet can be purely informational. Okay. It could also be showing what you do. It could be demonstrating exactly what you do. You could get permission from one of your clients now and do a one-on-one consultation, and say, hey, watch what we do in this call. And they could opt in to watch the video, right? And they could go see that, and they could see, wow, this is what it looks like. And you could say, then you could follow up with an email. Imagine you on the other side of that one-on-one call. Imagine me helping you with your business. Like, this could happen right now. Let's go. In fact, that's exactly what happens on our podcast every Tuesday. Like, our podcast is not a lead magnet necessarily, but it demonstrates us helping a real person with their online business. You get to see it. You join the community, and now you get to be a part of it too on our member call, right? So information and demonstration is a great way to use your lead magnet to show people what you do. All right. Then you can fall back on getting results and all those other things. You could give them something that gets them a result, which makes them want more.
Yeah, I would suspect that people in this situation, like management people, they would appreciate things like checklist or, the typical types of lead magnets that people do, but just make sure that it's relevant to the type of content that you're sharing. So I think you're just making it too hard. Like, you don't have to come up with the magic bullet. Just make something that's relevant to what you're talking about on that day.
Yeah. I'm going to say something probably a little it sounds controversial, but it's really not. When you have a lead magnet, your goal is to get the email. I don't care if they use it. I don't care if they check the list. I don't care if they watch the video. It doesn't matter to me at that point. Like, my point is to pique your interest enough to put on your email. Once I've got it, I will use every tool imaginable then to sell what I'm selling. Your lead magnet does not sell what you're selling. It just gives you the lead so you can follow up and really sell what you're selling, right? You may have to invite them to a webinar. You may have to do other things in your email. But you guys, the lead magnet doesn't matter. It's like for example, Jocelyn was on a podcast the other day, and it was getting ready to come out. And she goes, "Oh no, I told people to go get a lead magnet." And I'm like, "What'd you promise them?" And she's like, "I don't remember." I'm like, "Okay, well, I'll just make a page and we'll have the opt-in and I'll send them to this thing, and hopefully they'll write us and be like, 'This isn't what I expected.'" And I'll be like, "What'd you expect?" And then I'll write them back and give them that. Like, it didn't matter. Like, the goal that she was on a podcast, people were going to go to a domain that she made up on the fly, right? And then we're going to give them a lead magnet, something. We're going to give them something. And like, that got opt-ins. It's okay. So like, the point, yes, you want it to be relevant. Yes, you want it to solve problems. But guys, don't overcomplicate this lead magnet thing. 99% of people will not complete or use your lead magnet. It's just to get their opt-in. It's just to get their email so that you can sell them the real thing on the other side, right? How many times has the bourbon chicken guy in the mall gave you a piece of chicken and you went over and ordered something else anyway? Doesn't matter. He got in your inbox, which is your mouth, with the food. So like, just get the lead. Just get the lead. Just get the lead. Make it sound really great. Use great copy. Get the lead. Get the lead. If they use it, cool. If they don't, sell them the thing they will.